Good morning. It's time for your farm and ranch news. And again, today we are at the NILE, where behind us we've got a lot of horse activity going on, and we have a lot of horse activity throughout this weekend going on at the Metro Park in Billings. With me now is Ward Fenton. Now, Ward, you're in charge of a bunch of the horse events here, including some of what's going on with a raffle filly. Now, why don't you tell me how folks can get a chance of winning that raffle?
The raffle filly is a horse that's been donated by the Rafter Diamond Ranch up at Scobie. She's a black 3-year-old filly, and we'll be selling tickets on her here, and we'll draw for her during the sale on Saturday, and they have an opportunity to win her. She's a beautiful black 3-year-old filly. She's bred to really be a cow horse, got a lot of cow sense. She's got speed. You could do about anything in the world with her. And
now, as well as being obviously a good bloodline horse, she's also had some work on her by a really top hand.
Josh Bilbrey from Miles City, who is the head of the equine school at the college down there, he's our clinician for this year. And he is starting that filly from green. She's never been ridden. And he will advance her along starting on Tuesday. He started on Tuesday, and he'll have a session today and again on Friday training that filly, and it's real interesting to see him as he advances along with her, and he'll be riding her and doing a lot of things on her by the time we're done. She's very smart, very trainable. And
those tickets just available here at the NILE?
They have booths up in the trade show. She'll be up there, and the tickets are $5, 6 for $25.
Alrighty, thank you so much again. That is Ward Fenton. He's here at the NILE talking about the horse events and that raffle filly that you can win for just $5, and going to have a lot of training on her as well. Now, as we look into some markets here, we did see the wheat markets up a little bit stronger yesterday with the corn markets. Looking to Miles City Livestock on Tuesday, they had about 1,700 head of cattle run through there. The 6 to 7 weight steers, rather the 5 to 6 weight steers at 108 to 123. For more markets, visit northernag.net. Now, these messages.
Mom calls us her dynamic duo. We turn off lights that aren't being used and other stuff. She says we're saving the planet, but we know we save her gobs of money too. We're saving energy by turning things off. What can you do? Find out at togetherwesave.com.
Energy saving tips brought to you by Tri-State and your local Touchstone Energy cooperatives, always looking out for you.
A new truck, or maybe a new freezer. Home equity loans from First Interstate Bank. Helping your business grow, one table at a time. Small business services from First Interstate Bank.
Welcome back to your farm and ranch news. Again, we're from the NILE here today talking with Ward Fenton about a lot of the horse events that are going on. Now, here on this Thursday, what all is ahead of us?
This afternoon, we'll screen all of the horses that's going to be in the sale on Friday and Saturday. And then on Friday morning, beginning at 8 o'clock, we have the yearling futurity and the 2-year-old futurities. And those are horses that have been sold through the sale, and they have been trained. They're bringing them back. We have about $10,000 in cash money that they're able to win in that. So it's a real fun event to come and watch. And of course, we got a lot of good cowboys that are bringing those horses back to compete on them. And then in the afternoon, we have the weanling yearling sale that'll start at 1:30 in the afternoon. And that'll be in the expo building up in the rodeo arena. And then on Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning, we will preview all of the horses that are entered in the performance horse sale. And that sale will begin at 1:30 in the afternoon. But that morning, you'll be able to see the horses work on cattle. They'll rope with them. They'll run reining patterns. And anybody that's interested in a good working horse, they'll have an opportunity to come and see them. We've got some of the best bred horses in the country, some of the top breeders in Montana, Wyoming. We got horses coming from as far away as Colorado, Washington, North Dakota, South Dakota. So there's going to be a great selection of horses there.
And Ward, we also have something that's pretty new here this year, and that is the Northern Ranch Roping Finals. Why don't you tell me what this event is? It's a sure mouthful there.
Well, that's a great event, and it's been at NILE for a number of years, and this is their year-end finals. And there will be cowboys here from all over the western United States, and that's a roping contest where they have teams and they'll come out and work a cow, they'll head and they'll heel her, and they try to throw a lot of fancy loops, and it's really fun to watch. And there will be some great cowboys here, and like I say, they're from all over the Northwest. This is their year-end finals.
All right, and I guess the main thing here is, of course, with the tornado, things are a little bit different at the Nile as far as structure compared to what they have been in years past. Walk around, look around at maybe some barns that you think really are off limits, but they actually have events going on in them. So go ahead, poke your head in, and if you see people, they're all friendly. Welcome yourself on in. With your farm and ranch news from the Nile, I'm Haylie Shipp.